Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. To everyone who subscribed, thank you so much. To my new subscribers, welcome to the fam. I hope you like it here. I hope you like it here. Okay guys, so today I'm back with another story time. Like, I was sitting here at home, like I went through a trail of thoughts of where I've been, how far I've come, and all of that. Like, I was like thinking of a lot. So the story that I'm about to tell is like how I struggled to get a place to stay at Robertson when I went for my ComServe. So I want to touch on that. I don't know if I'm just gonna only tell that particular story and then leave it there. I will see if I like add with my unemployment story, or I'll do a different video on that, but I will see. So it was the year 2018. It was the year 2018. So when you finish nursing that particular year, like your final year, you get to apply. Do you apply? I don't know if you apply, but you get placed to do your ComServe wherever. Oh yeah, you do get to have options, 3 options of your hospitals or clinics, wherever you want to work. But guess sometimes you won't get ezozikhethileyo. So that happened to me. I happened to be placed in Free State. I was placed in Free State and it was January. I remember sasihlala apha kuRonta futhi because my house had burnt down at the time, so it's still under construction futhi ke. So I was supposed to like go to Free State, right? So I phoned, okay, so everyone was like getting ready to go to their respective places, where they're going to ComServe and all of that. And now I was chilling at home, like if Free State is not contacting me, Bamandize or what's what. So I tried like getting their contacts, and then I got hold of Matron Rapa, so I spoke to her. She was like, I had to first have the certificate banding ComServe before I could go. And then Lando ifika like towards the end of the year. So if it got towards the end of the year, so I couldn't wait for that. So someone advised me, like I was stressing, okay, by now I'm sure we all know that I'm a late bloomer. As long as I bloom, I don't mind being late. But yeah, by now we should have established that I'm a late bloomer in life. So yeah, okay. Someone advised me to like contact this particular person in the Western Cape because there were apparently still vacant posts. So I did that, and then she phoned, or I phoned, I don't know, to say that there was space in Worcester and in Robertson. But her advice was that I should choose Robertson because at Robertson there's a nurse's home, so I won't struggle to get a place to stay. Hi Shabu, I went for Robertson care. She placed me. I get HR Rapa, made contact, don't own me. I signed whatever I needed to, and as per usual, send late for it. Send late to start my. I think they're delaying it 2 days or something. Fine. I started packing, I did my laundry, started packing, then I got ready to go. I went to, okay, I didn't know that you could take a bus from Upper Queenstown straight to Robertson. I thought Kapa, then we are Robertson. Fine, so I did that. I took a bus to Cape Town. I got to Cape Town. My brother-in-law like drove me to Robertson. 1, ananda yehlala Robertson. 2, kuba bethe la sisi there's nurse's home, so I had hope, but okay, I'm gonna get a place in nurse's home. Went there. When I got there, there's no nurses home. I went straight to the hospital. The tetano manager was a generic ward at the time. Spoke to her, so we asked people around in the hospital if anyone knows anything, like they should like hit me up. Remember, I went there and now Yolala that particular night. And now Yolala that particular night. So there was this other guy who worked a reception pa. He was like, no man. Sorry, so yeah. He was like, his sister has a place. I can go chill there until I get a place to stay. And apparently there was a house near them where someone was gonna move out, and then they had no one to rent the house. So I would be the one. Apparently the house had problems with electricity and whatnot. Hey, and in our choice, so something had to give. Like he phoned his sister. His sister was like, it's fine, I can go to their house. Finally got into the car. The guy went with us, but they were gonna go drop us, me particular, and then he had to just show us, and then they were gonna drop him back to work. Okay. We went to a location. We got there, got to the sister's house, and then they were just abandoned my pa, meaning his nieces came. We got there, and then he told them about me. They were all welcoming Shemu. They were welcoming. Guess the room that is available. The room that is available was the mother's bedroom, meaning his sister's bedroom. So you see an extended house, like it's a house, the side, and then they extended with the shack, the side. The shack part of it is the sister's bedroom. Now in mind, I thought maybe it's a back room, whatever, where I'll have my space and whatnot. Can't you know? I'm joining the family. Yo, hi son. Shock of my life. But yeah, what was I gonna do? Hey, fine. In this room, I love dogs, so much. In that room, there was a puppy that pooped everywhere. There was Donald Umqomo, Loapandle, Upa in that room. Hey, I was so stressed. I was super stressed, and when I'm stressed, I'm stressed. Okay. At that time, like before I went there, like I asked around, like go Facebook, WhatsApp status, like for people who may be around Robertson or know places to stay there. And I was on Gumtree, I was everywhere looking. And my cousins in Mossel Bay had asked someone they know who's from Robertson, and the person, I think, asked their sister. Okay. So Lasisi knew I was coming. So later on that day, she WhatsApped me to say she's coming to see me. Okay. She came with her other cousin. Then we stood there on the road. Like you could tell, like my energy was not, cause ndikafile, didn't stress, and go right. Fine. So her cousin, after they left, her cousin was like, Sissy, you need to go fetch her. She doesn't look happy. Don't. So later on that day, wafika umama pha. Andithi ndingulo mngaka ungathandisi uba ndingumuntu omdala. Fine. Wafika umama phana. She didn't notice me first of all, cause yeah. So we're chilling outside, chatting. So later on they're like, nangu ke usisomtsha that ubhuti ebethe umcelele nayo ihlala ntoni wapha. I was like, oh ntoni. Hayi ke, we chilled. Then later on we got into the house, we ate. Then I went to bed because I was tired. I had not slept in like 2 nights. 1 night and a day. Went to bed. I was stressing. Yo, when I tell you I was stressing, yo. Fine, okay, I went to bed. And then, so the cousin told Lasisi, Basisi, you need to go fetch her. She doesn't seem happy. Don't. Like I woke up the next day. I was off, okay, the next day according to their planning. Don't. I was off the next day, so I woke up. Then abandoned my papa had gone to school. Ndavuka, cleaned the room, and then ndandihleli no-aunty wapha, I think. So Lucy WhatsApps me in the morning. I be like around 9-10. I was like, she's sending someone to fetch me to her place. I was like, oh goodness, ndibone ngantoni. Like I bathed, prepared my stuff. Then I told the auntie, okay, I'm gonna be leaving. Looks like I'm finding something. She was like, oh, okay, that's great. No. So I gave her some money for the night because it's so teeny. Then I left. Okay, ulwafika lo bhuti uceliweyo, fetched me. Wayonibeka like it was a few streets away. Got there, I get kusemaqwathini ke, you know me and the clan. You know me and the clan. Kusemaqwathini, I was home. Lasisi wayehlala yedwa, so sahlala swethu. And then she gave me another room. We told it was nice. I stayed there for some time, found transport, told the transport where I stay. Like, it's a small place, small town, small community. Like, if you are working at the hospital and you're staying at the location, like, they will plug you, okay, this is this is that. I'd shapu. So every day at a specific time, the transport would pick me up when I'm working, and then you'll just let the guy know when you are off. I'd shapu. Started working. Work was nice. My first placement was in maternity, so obviously it was super chilled, super nice. Finally, everyone was nice. I worked. So I think, so I kept looking for like a place to stay, because at the end, like, I can't be inconveniencing people like in their spaces, you see. I kept looking. So I found a place. It's like a commune. Go to a commune, like when you're sharing the kitchen and the bathroom type of situation. It's a house, but yeah, with I think 3 rooms. 3 or 4 rooms, I'm not sure. And then we shared the kitchen and the bathroom. Like you would have your own room where you put your bed, your fridge, or whatever you need. And then for cooking purposes and whatever, you'd use the kitchen. And then the bathroom. Okay. Found that. I bought a fridge, bought a bed, and everything I needed. Like, slowly moved in. And then I moved in. So I'd just go visit them. So I'd go visit them when I can. Chilled kwamandi ke uhlala pha. Still ndasebenzisa the same transport. You just tell I moved to a certain house now, so and give them the address, and then they'll pick you up. They'll pick you up wherever you're staying. That happened. It was nice. Oh, we didn't sign any lease or whatever. We just chilled. You just talk to the guy over the phone. You can go stay. No, we didn't. Then he tells you the price, and then you just send her the money in month end or whenever. Right, Shapu? So I think around August. I'm not sure, but he gave us 1 month notice to say we should all like vacate the premises by this month end. So apparently the backstory was that that house was of a married couple, and was of a married couple. Then they got divorced. They had kids and whatnot. Then they divorced, and then they moved out of the house and rented the house out. And then like the mom and the kids used to rent elsewhere. And then the guy had another girlfriend or another family. I don't know where they stayed. And then so apparently the mom and the kids could not afford whichever place they were renting, so they had to move back in. Hence we were like sort of kicked out the way we were. So Pana, it was this house that we stayed in, and then next door it's like the parents' house, like parents of the guy, of the husband, former husband. Yeah. So that happened, and then it was not being kicked out was the worst. It was the worst. I started stressing all over for this place to stay. Phew, son. But luckily there was another concept. There's these concepts who start mid-year or whatever, but he was gonna finish I think end July if I'm not mistaken. End July or end August. I think end August. I'm not sure. So but somewhere around there. And then it would have to be month end, and as soon as he moved out they'd have to clean that down, then I was gonna move in. So this family, this family moves in before we could move out. Weird. Like it was towards month end. Excuse me. It's towards month end. This family moves in before we move out, which is weird. So it was so awkward. It was so awkward. Luckily it was my off days. Dine anxiety kemnake. Dine intloni yonke lonto. So they had their furniture. The house was full. So my room didn't have a window. It just had a sliding door, then access to the outside, to the backyard. There is another way to get to the backyard, but what did they do? Knocked on my door to get through so they can go to the... It was like they made life uncomfortable. But then we couldn't even go the legal route because we didn't sign anything. Shabu. So I just phoned the family where I was gonna move into. Phoned them to ask if I can just take my stuff and put them in their garage so long. And then I will just find a temporary place to stay. So I like it's chilled, so I started packing my things. And I found like Pana. If you ask this one for this, he'll be in is a place to stay. Otherwise, other stuff like getting transport, that's readily available, not a problem. Finally got a car, packed my stuff, and they were like, "Oh, you're moving today, we thought..." God, like really, guys. Finally, I moved my stuff. Then there was a B&B just across the street there, and I booked myself for a couple of days there, and I was working night shift. Then I had my space and peace of mind. And then I worked a couple of days. I'd go to work at night, come back, sleep during the day. It was chilled. And then after month end, I moved into my new place. Where I'd moved, it's their house, and then my flat, I could say, was attached to the house. Like it wasn't a separate thing, but I had my own entrance. And then it had the shower and the toilet. And you walk in, it's a kitchen. And you go, and it's a bedroom. We used the same gate, but I had my own like entrance. I had my own space. It was super chilled, gate pan. It was super chilled. I stayed there until my conserve ended. When does conserve end? End January, I think. End January. So my friend's father passed on somewhere around those times that year, 2019. Yeah, was it 2019? I think so. So I was like to them, I have to travel like to the Eastern Cape. Can I like add a couple of days until at least month end, February, I think? And they were like, okay, it's cool as long as we've not found a tenant yet. Fine. So there was an incoming conserve who also needed a place to stay. So I was happy to help. Like the matron was asking me, Sister Skade, there's this one coming, where you staying? Can you ask them if they can accommodate her and whatnot? So I did, because I know with stress is so I know the stress, so I asked them, told them about her and Dundoni, gave them her contact and all of that. And together bantu suswini. So on the day I had to travel to Cape Town, I said, Mama. And then she was like, oh, they were Christians, Tata was a pastor. I was like, Mama. And she was like, okay, you're gonna have to move. We can't let you stay for the period that you've asked. You're gonna have to move. It has to be fast because the new tenant that you gave us wants to move in immediately. They were like, we think you shouldn't go to the Eastern Cape. But I couldn't do that because I was not there when my friend's mom was being buried. So I wanted to be there on her father's funeral at least. Okay. I was like, yeah, think. So I said, can I just pack the stuff and put them in the garage? Then I'll come fetch them when I get back. They're like, okay, it's cool. Okay. They called to Auntie Okina immediately. And then I started packing my thing. I was pack away black bags. So I had asked them to sell my fridge and bed. And then they'd let me know the price, sell them, then send to me money. Okay, I packed my stuff. As I was moving my stuff, they were like, no, don't put them. If it's just plastic, we don't have to put them in the garage. You can just put them inside the house. I did that. Halfway through, I remember I played the song because inconvenience. I play the song, it's a have your way. I will have your way. Holy Spirit, don't, but have your way. I was like, God, it's late, but if ukwenzeka kanje, makwenzeke. Remember, they are Christians, halfway through, she comes back, you can stay the period you had asked because the new tenant wants to move in with the boyfriend and we can't let that happen. Don't. into apha kum wanted to be like, no, it's fine, I will carry on doing this because I've started. They're like, no, you can leave the ones that are already here, it's fine, don't. Ngizomazi uThixo mshaphu. So I let that be, started preparing to head for Cape Town so I can travel back to EC. I did that. And yeah, and then so long at the time my friend was trying to find a place for me to stay in Cape Town. Yeah, so to anyone and everyone who is like hunting for a place to stay in a new place, good luck, God bless, love and light, my darlings, because pretty stressful. It's not nice. I don't wish. I remember I got a DM calling me who was gonna move to Europe, and I was in Cape Town at the time. Like she asked me, I was like, yo. But when I checked on her later on, she was like, her colleagues sorted her out. I was like, at least you can. So yeah, okay, in my next, I know. I know I'd promised a bomb story time. It's gonna come up, but I thought let me do this one kala. So, and then next up, I think I'm gonna do one on unemployment, how unemployment sucks, how unemployment will suck you dry. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, everything I've promised is gonna happen. Yeah, so love and light. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next upload. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed this far. And yeah, that is that from me. Bye.